create the functionality so we actually have a form and we can create people in our project. We're going to do this in our React front end. So we have this main.js. We're going to move this to a new folder called views, and this will act as one of the views in our project. Since we moved it, I'm going to go to my app.js and update the import. Now, I'm going to create another folder called components and create a personform.js. This person form will be a functional component that we use to actually render the form and make a request to the API when we submit the form. We're going to import React and use state as well as Axios from Axios. Now, let's create a simple functional component that will have first name, last name, set first name equal to use state, and we'll do the same thing for last name. Okay. Now, in this component, we're going to return a form. We're going to have a label for first name, the type equal to text, and then we'll also have a label last name and the input type equal to text. We're going to have for both of these an onChange event. Okay, and what's going to happen is anytime there's a change in the first name, we're going to set first name to e.target.value. We're going to do the same thing over here, set last name e.target.value. All right, and now let's add our submit button. So this should be good. Now we need to add our actual onSubmit handler. All right, so let's define it up here, onSubmit handler. e.prevent default. And now, when we submit, we're going to make a post request to HTTP localhost 8000 API/people. We're also going to send down the data, first name, last name. Then we will say response, and let's console log. If there's an error, we will console log error. Okay? So now what's happening is we have this form that when we change, it'll update our state. And when we submit, it'll run this onSubmit handler. Okay? We are going to put this form in our main.js. So we can get rid of all of the other logic we were using when we were just using the hello world. And in here, all we're going to do for the time being is return person form. And this automatically imported it for me. So now I'm going to run npm run start within the client directory. I'm also going to make sure that in another one, I'm running nodemon for the server.js. Because we're going to need both the server and the client running. So let's go over to our form, and I'll put in John, Smith, and submit. I'm going to console log. We could see that it was submitted. We now have the data sent back, John Smith, created at, updated at. So it looks like our form is working.